originals, I dare say. I mean, they got the quality, they got the work ethics for that. To be honest, because they don't care just about the level, right? The competition. True. They also care about the player experience and the attendee experience, which is something that Slicer, fortunately, also takes great pride upon.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy that they managed to get a venue like CinKuni right here.
Yep.
It's been really great being around here, and like everything's been great. The ambience, the food, just the overall, as you mentioned, the player experience is very important, and I'm really happy that we're able to be here. It's such an honor to be here casting for Tatsu Saturday.
See.
Hopefully, not the last.
No, I'm sure it won't be.
And now we're playing here with Ace versus Miko. I'm really interested to see what Ace is thinking, because playing against Steve, of course, as always, there's a lot of people that think that
Está fácil.
There's a lot of people that think that the Steve matchup is impossible, but as we've seen in previous matchups, it is not necessarily as impossible as we'll make it seem. You have to know how to work around Steve's as with any other character.
Oof. And that's unfortunate. I was just about to say that I'm sure AC has a bit of practice against Steve with Chase's. I mean, Chase has a Steve as well, so he does. He does. What? What happened? It is? Running out of battery or what? I turned it back on and if it...
All right, I think we're good. My mic just died out right now.
I think I can fix that. Okay, yeah, just keep talking. I got you.
Thank you, man. Okay, so now we're seeing that the AC really working for that. I think we lost the stock here just a moment ago after those little technical difficulties. Now we got to see if both these characters can really work around each other's tools, because Snake, in my experience, is a very tough matchup because of the grenades and the explosions happening constantly.
Right.
You have to consider that each time that Snake launches a grenade or leaves a C4, you got to make a mental note.
Right.
And you have to keep in consideration
Spiked.
That,
yeah,
is this the caster's curse that I've been talking about
Maybe.
so long? Has
Maybe.
this happened? It's happened before, definitely.
Yeah, because grenades are definitely a factor here, but after all, the close quarter combat is just so good. Both of them are good, right? At fighting like up on your face, but okay, great stuff. But let's be real, Alex in this case has the perfect toolkit to just abuse being on your face at all times. And even if you're not, like, I mean, they got the walls, they got enough. Yeah, the toolkit to just make sure that Snake stays away. Careful here, you don't want to get spiked. The back air allows him to regain a little bit of extra stage control, but AC still struggling to get something started. I mean, he's got the explosives. He can't thread the needle just yet, and it's all because of, I think this stage is quite good for Steve, actually.
Yeah, I think one interesting thing that you mentioned is having the options, because Steve, and in this case Alex, has a lot of options because they can be either in your face or stay back and just mine for the diamond and just wait.
And they don't care.
And they don't care. They don't need to be in your face necessarily to be successful.
Yeah.
And in this case, AC really has to work around the range of his grenades, and if in this case Alex puts up a wall, it's not gonna do much. It's really just gonna mildly inconvenience Alex. And right now we are seeing that AC is really has to work for that stock, interrupting the cart, being able to miss the amble, but they get hit with that back air.
Qué buen bait.
What a first game.
Qué buen bait. That was Steve.
And we're seeing a lot of crowd interaction here, not
up,
appreciating
CJ?
the Steve option.
Yeah, they liked it. I'm sure they did.
It's fine.
What's up, CJ? How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for being here with us on the stream on Top Shelf Esports. We appreciate your follows, your contributions. Just you being here is more than enough. And AC certainly struggled quite a little bit to get something started here. I mean, I don't think that it's impossible. He did play very well, but he's going to have to play like even better in this second game.
We all saw that. We all saw that.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely. AC really has to work really hard because Steve being such a interesting character. He's such an interesting character, being able to either keep it really patiently and just mine for diamond, as we see here, Alex now getting that diamond, having the win condition just in the back of the game, just waiting for the right time to use it.
The back pocket, yeah.
Yeah, back pocket diamond, and AC really has to work a lot more. Even at 111%, Alex doesn't seem at all intimidated. Even now losing a first stock, AC with the 0 to death.
Ayo.
Maybe the caster's curse is real, and now AC is looking to prove a point here to defeat Alex.
Es que sabes qué, o sea, AC really didn't do, and I'm not trying to discredit him. He didn't do much. He was just throwing grenades. He was making sure that the C4s were in the right spot at the right time, and that's how he got so much damage. I mean, he got a clean 0 to death. That's not something that you can like honestly say that often. Getting a 0 to death on a Steve, where you get close and you make one mistake and you get all the way up to 60-70% even. So I don't know. I mean, so far AC adapting quite effectively. He's looking quite comfortable, really not struggling too much in this second game to get this amount of damage on Steve already.
Maybe the first game was just to understand the character, to get some reads, to understand what's going on here, and to test the waters, you know, test the waters and know how to move forward. It's a really interesting tactic, because I've seen players that the first game you think they're not that hot, maybe they're not playing as optimal, but then the second game kicks in, and now they can read every option. They just downloaded the character and everything you're gonna do ever in the second and third game.
And I did say this earlier in doubles. It struck me like AC wasn't his usual self, like he's not focused. And I guess we could see that on the first game, right? Where Miko absolutely demolished him, or at least it felt that way, right? Where AC had no answer to anything really. But in contrast, in this game number 2, it's AC who's proving the opposite, getting 3 stocks with the up tilt rather, not getting the third one just yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if the up tilt ends up being the third. Oh wait, hold up, we got a Nikita, so might see something different. He's fishing for it, not being able to catch him just yet, and dash attack just puts him in a new situation where the detonation of the Nikita will make sure to take that stock. 1-on-1 on the scoreboard. AC putting one on his side.
We're seeing a lot more movement from AC. It's like he woke up, and the first game was just a little bit groggy. Then
the
second one was, oh, okay, all right, now we're playing. Okay, we're ready.
Sí, definitivamente AC despertó. I'm excited about this. Hey, una foto, claro que sí. Let's go. For game number 3, though, what are we gonna see? We're gonna be moving into Smashville, the smallest stage in the legal rotation of options for this event as well, and the usual. Interesting that Miko felt like, okay, so he adapted, he downloaded my Steve. How about Rob though? How about Rob?
Let's see how they work against Rob.
I like it.
Rob is a very, very scary character, for me at least. See, working with around the gyro and lasers is so scary, and the down throw is also amazing to kill. So we're gonna see how both these characters really develop and work around each other's tools, because AC definitely has the tools necessary to really work around Rob, but we're gonna have to see if Miko is not gonna be able to be downloaded enough. AC working with that Nikita, not being able to kill yet, working with that recovery, and he gets that kill with that down air.
Okay, so AC, I don't think AC is worried about Rob at all. I dare say that maybe even Steve hurts or worries him a little bit more. Because to be fair, I mean, Rob is a big character that's very easy to combo, and Snake does that.
That's true. Actually, Rob is kind of like a tank, because he's big, he's bulky, and you really have to work with his tools, both with the gyro here and with his lasers, working with that down throw, and he gets that up smash confirmed to get that first kill. At 98%, he's still a bit dangerous damage. AC can really work to get that kill if Miko doesn't outsmart him.
Yeah, now you gotta be careful, because grenade and C4, it's a deadly combination, but even deadlier is the up tilt from Snake. Watch out, because AC is not too worried about being off stage. He knows that as long as he has a grenade on hand and maybe a mortar in the air, he's still a very active threat. I thought he was going to go for the grab. Instead, opts to just grab that grenade from the floor, and that actually cost him quite some damage on that second stock.
It's weird that the grenade works like a double-edged sword, because when you're holding it, it eventually does explode. I forget what the timer is on the grenades. If I recall, it's like around 2-3 seconds. 5 seconds more or less. So the timer on the grenade, when you're holding it, it eventually will explode.
Well, unless you cook it. If you cook it, it explodes.
Unless you let him cook. And in this case, you really have to consider that if Snake here is holding a grenade, going up against his shield is kind of dangerous, because the fact that they're holding the grenade, as we can see here, it means that you're gonna get hit, and it allows AC, in this case working as Snake, to be able to punish attacking his shield.
Yeah, by the way, it is to like 2 or 3 seconds.
2 to
Yeah,
3
you were
seconds.
right about that. I just paid attention to it, and the moment he pulls it out is like 3 seconds
That's right.
at most. Now watch out because we got a Nikita inbound. It's a
Ooh!
heat-seeking missile, and just like that, AC not only getting the game but also the set. Great stuff from both of these competitors. They laugh it out, and I mean, to be fair, that was fair play. To be honest, that was very accurate from AC. There's something you've grown to expect from such a high caliber competitor.
That's true. It's really hard to deal with Nikita off stage because being able to manipulate Nikita's movement and it's able to catch you wherever you go. If you're going low, Nikita goes down there. If you go high, it can also go up there. And you got the mortars, you got the grenades, C4. Really, Snake is all about that explosive gameplay. And you really have to learn how to work around it.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to blow up.